Welcome back. It's been a couple of days since I did the Polybushed swap on the arms. Just wanted to do a quick update. I am attempting to now fit the Polybushes to the car. As you can see, it's jacked up there, ready to go. That's side 2. I've already done side 1. Start taking things off. It was a bit of a mission yesterday. Every single nut and bolt fight me. So hopefully this side's not going to be too bad, but I had to cut a few things off yesterday just because everything seems old and untouched for years, which is kind of, I suppose, what you want really when you're buying a car. You want something that's not really been messed with. But yeah, I'm just going to catch a little bit of swearing and stuff now as I try to tackle this other side, so have fun. Hopefully, yeah, you find it useful. I think something that will serve useful in the future would be some sort of like stud conversion, because these are a pain in the arse when you've got spacers and wheels and all the lining up and all the balancing to do. So I think some sort of stud conversion would be a good idea. Future video, I think. It might be worth saying as well at this point that I have actually removed the engine cover. It's around the side. I did that yesterday to give me access, because the steering arm the access is under the front of the car, like quite close to the front. It kind of goes at a 45-degree angle, probably more than that, but it's diagonal as opposed to straight in, which is another arm. I'm going to be changing the diagonal and the drop links today. The other arm, they both look good, to be fair. I've inspected them, they look fine, so I'm just going to leave them as they are. Wire brushes, bit of a clean up. Okay, I've just given everything a quick wire brush. I'm going to put a bit of grease everywhere now, just to help with the undoing process. Set that to one side, you'll probably need it again later on when you're putting everything back together. It's normally good practice to use a bit of copper grease to keep the threads of the screws all kind of using some anti-seize compound. Makes it easier in case you come back in the future anytime soon. It's a 16mm that you need for the drop links, which I'll be doing them first, because they're probably the easiest. Just bring you in. This is what we're looking at. Drop link number 1, bolt. If you follow it through, I think it goes all the way down to that one, which is a bit of a pain to get to because access is really restricted. So we're going to be undoing that one. And then this is the arm that only goes off at 45 degrees, which you need to access from the underneath, which is why you need the panel out. If you follow that back, inside there, let's see, that guy might be out of focus, but you can see it. That's the one that needs undoing. Check me out, I've got a nice little inherited little holder. That's cool. I'm buzzing. Anyway. Need a longer ratchet. I think I had literally every tool at the garage yesterday trying to get this to work. So anyway, slightly longer ratchet now. Got a bit more leverage on this bolt. Get it out.
So can I have a cookie?
You can have a cookie, mate. might be worth me adding as well, just what I'm thinking. It's a lovely, nice 3 degrees today. It's flipping freezing. I've actually got 2 coats on. So, as is the way, it started to spin. Inside there, inside the end of there is a Torx bolt, or Torx head, the female head inside there. So you've got to get a 16mm ring spanner now and spin the 2 independently, because when your drop links get worn, the ball joint inside starts to spin, which means it ain't going nowhere. So that's what's next. Yeah. So it's a T30 that you need. T30 to get inside. So 16mm ring spanner on the nut. T30 through the middle, just to hold it. So it might be worth noting as well that when you start to use the T setting, it's going to be rusty in here, so it's worth getting your wire brush, giving it a little bit of a brush inside, getting all that rust out. Torch should help as well, so you can see what you're doing. Yes, all luxuries. Look at that. Hands free as well. Ah, 1 hand, 2 hand. Check that out. Oh my god. Going up in the world. Wrong way. Difficult. No, it's an absolute nightmare. That'll look nice and easy, but when you get to this one down here, wherever that is, where's my hand? Oh, you can't see it from there. Hang on. Get to this one, because access is so limited and restricted, or is it? There it is. It's a pain in the arse, to be honest. But we've got to do it. This is the one I ended up cutting off yesterday because I just couldn't get in. I ended up cutting it off. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. So as I'm turning, I'm putting my finger on the end so I can feel if it's starting to spin or not. I know I've got gloves on, but you should be able to start to feel it turn if it's going to start spinning. Seems like it's going to come off alright, I think. If I took this bit of plastic off, I might do it. That was my head. Okay, so for these bolts here, I don't know if you can see actually, I'll just slide you over a little bit. I'm going to take a couple of these like plastic trim retainer bolts, and just going to whip a couple of these off just to give me a bit of better access by removing this plastic trim panel there. And these are nasty. These are like proper rusted up, but it's a 7mm socket that you need. 8mm. Another couple, one there, one under there, and one. That might be it. That might be it. Yes, it's off. No cutting required this time. So there we go. It's off now. I might just give that a bit of a wire brush before it goes back on. Yeah. So this one's a T40 in the bottom of there. T40. Yes. Okay, I'm now going to attack either side of this. Get this loose. 18mm. Hey sweetie, you alright? Okay, just a quick update. The arm's out. What I had to do was just get the jack, support it underneath, just on the lower arm, and then that would give me enough room to drop the shock. If I can get in there, drop the shock, and give me enough space to manoeuvre that elbow out. And now it's just a case of repeating. How wobbly this is. I have to do it with one hand. Look, this thing is knackered. That ball joint's definitely seen better days. Okay, just had some lunch. We're back now. Here's the new parts. Polybushed. And the new drop link. I'm going to go straight in. Okay, we'll start dropping this end in first. Just loosely put that on. Just up to the thread, up to the nylon. This should swing pretty much into position. It's nearly there already. just gonna get my torch. I'm gonna get my torch on it, just so I can see that I've lined the hole up correctly. Yeah. Yep, looks good. Great. I'll get the nut on the end of that. So the new bottom nut is 22mm this time, going back on. Bring it back under here, you can see. So this nut right here is so this one there is 22mm. That's up, it's looking good. When doing your drop link, it should be pretty clear when they go in that they line up okay. I mean, you see the bottom, you can probably see the top. It's the angles are correct, which means I've got the right one for the right size. But I will just put again a bit of copper grease on it, just in case I'm back anytime soon and make life easier next time around. And again, not forgetting to bang some in there too, just to keep that, just to clog up that T-bolt connection, that T30 connector. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, annoying. Do this one. Do this one by hand. That should be it. I think every bolt now is done up. Just as always, whenever you do anything like this, because it's road, wheels, etc. Just to be safe, just go over every bolt that you've touched. Make sure it's just all nipped up and stuff, and you know, be safe and everything. But yeah, it's time to get the wheels back on and drop it. Ugh, grease near my eye. This is exactly why stud conversion is the future. Because I'm missing a nut Missing the nut that retains the disc to the hub. Always bloody moves. Right, stay there. And that's it. Car's back on the ground. Hopefully if you found the video useful, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks, see you next time.